Alrighty. Hello, everyone. What if your 2026 success has nothing at all with doing more, and everything to do with knowing exactly what to stop doing and what to start doing? Let's be honest here. You're not unfocused, maybe. You're not too all over the place. And trust me, as a woman who has embarrassingly never wanted to show what her desk looks like from behind the scenes, that's a thing. And you're not lacking strategy, because no matter how much you have planned, plotted, or posted, if you've never had a bespoke strategic reset designed around your brilliance, you'll always feel like you're building momentum on guesswork and or somebody else's plan. So today in today's video, I'm breaking down why premium women don't scale with templates, they scale with truth. Most of the women that I'm working with are high achieving, and it's not that they don't know enough. Honestly, they know too much sometimes. We are constantly coming up with ideas and bouncing them around with each other over and over and over again. But I find that they're more stuck because their vision has outgrown what they're currently using for strategy, and they can feel it. And so they just feel stuck. So if your brand, your visibility, and your offers aren't reflecting the woman that you're becoming, everything feels misaligned. And that misalignment, that is where self-doubt starts to really creep in and rear its ugly head. So here's what we need to shift. You don't need more noise. Honestly, I'm going to tell you less is more all the time. It is literally my whole makeup. If I had a makeup tutorial, it would literally be like, wear a face mask at night, wake up, make sure you did your eyelashes, and like find some lipstick, call it a day. But it is where you need to move from noise. You need more of a 90-minute moment of crystal clear clarity that's going to change everything. So, brand storms, when I do them, they're not sessions, they're strategic transformations. They're designed to extract your genius, expose your blind spots, and outline the exact moves that put you back in power. Premium women don't wait for breakthrough energy, they create it, and they make it all possible. So let's break down the shifts that you need to make a brainstorm different from anything that you've ever experienced. First thing you need is you need a strategy that is built around you, not an avatar. I swear I'm going to burn them all down to the ground. I swear it's the worst advice I think anybody's ever given. Then we're going to shift into the fact that your bottlenecks are invisible until you are asked the right questions. And then we're going to shift into a clear written plan that turns potential into profit. So let's get into it. So you need a strategy built around you, not an avatar. All right? Because most of business advice always starts with, who's your ideal client? And what does your ideal client like to do? And how much money are they making? And okay, great. Cool. That is important. But first, we've got to start with you. And that's where so many premium women get stuck, because their avatar isn't the problem, it's alignment. And they're too busy trying to think about this other person instead of thinking about, where do I want to go and who do I need to magnetize to come with me? So when you build your brand around who you think you should be serving instead of who you actually want to become, things start to feel off. It's like wearing a couture dress that was already tailored to somebody else, and it's gorgeous, but it's not built for you, and it's not really something that you can wear. So I want you to ask yourself, if you removed every rule that you were taught, what would you actually be known for? This is where the brainstorm one-on-one begins. It's with you, your vision, your brilliance, your next level, and it's not another avatar worksheet. So that is what I want you to think about, is like, strategically, if you got rid of all the rules, where would you start? And then the next shift that we need to make is that your bottlenecks are invisible until you're asked the right questions. So if you've hit a plateau, not because you're unqualified, that's never the thing, but because you've been trying to figure out your own patterns, blind spots, blocks, then you need to understand that your breakthrough isn't going to come from doing more or hustling harder. It's going to come from being asked the exact questions that unlock your clarity, that make you think deeper and differently. It's like having a vault full of gold, but the key is hidden behind your own habits. If you knew that you could get a key to a gold vault, if you change your habits, would you change them? So audit your last 90 days, the last 3 months, and write down, where did I hesitate? Where did I shrink? Where did I avoid? And in essence, where didn't you choose you? So when we're inside this brainstorm container that we're talking about today, I interview you for 90 minutes to start to uncover the answers to those questions. And the questions I ask aren't surface level. They reveal the patterns, positioning gaps, and strategic opportunities you can't see because you're too close to your brilliance. And when you're too close, we start to keep repeating the same mistakes, and we don't see them as mistakes in that setting. And so we need the ability to change the habits that have been keeping us at the same level of money that we've been making. So if you want to hit 100K months, something's got to shift if you're still at 10K months, okay? And you need somebody to help you shift along the way. And then our last shift, because we do things in threes around here. A clear written plan turns potential into profit. Sometimes we got to get it down on paper, y'all. So if you're filled with ideas but starved for direction, a premium brand isn't built on inspiration. It's going to be built on intentional execution and knowing what we need to start doing and what we need to stop doing in order to make that effective. So I want you to think that you're sitting on a plane with first-class dreams and no flight plan. Can you take off? No. So this brainstorm hands you one and ensures it's headed in the right direction. So if you are sitting there thinking about like, is this something that I need? I want you to identify the 3 biggest results you want in Q1 of 2026. It's right around the corner. And I want you to reverse engineer the actions required and then remove anything that doesn't directly support them. That's the type of work that we are doing in the brainstorm. And what I will do for you is I will deliver a written plan outlining exactly what to start doing and what you need to stop doing. No more of these courses where it's like, okay, if I do what this person did, they cannot guarantee results. Read the fine print of every single sales page. They cannot guarantee results. And honestly, I can't guarantee results either because it's going to be up to the actions that you take. However, I can guarantee that this will be tailored to you and not tailored to the masses. So this season, only for the holidays, starting this Friday for Black Friday, I'm doing something I've never ever done before. And it's because I want to see more women win in 2026. And I am opening up only 5 seats, only 5. It'll be done the second that they're all sold out. But I typically charge $1,500 for brainstorms. And I'm going to take it down to $350 for the first 5 people. And when they're gone, they're gone. They're gone. But we're going to have some pretty incredible women getting incredible results going into 2026, and you deserve to be one of them. So if your 2026 deserves more than half clarity and half commitment, then I want you to know that this is your invitation to make that change. And go ahead, apply for one of these brainstorms. Like I said, there's only 5 seats at $350. And then it's really going to be done. It's really going to be for the woman who's done nibbling and ready for premium strategy that honors who she is and who she's becoming. She's the lady who went and got seconds and thirds and fourths at Thanksgiving because she ain't playing no games. So if you're ready for breakthrough rooted in truth, clarity, and champagne clientele precision, I'll see you inside and meet you personally. And hit subscribe if you're building a brand that leads with intention and not overwhelm. Because y'all, we don't have time for that. We have time for beaches and mojitos on that beach and work that's paying us while we are sunbathing. Alrighty, I'll see you soon. Bye.